Hello my dear students. Let us continue with the SQL chapter. I think in my previous video we have completed with this few logical operators, that was in, like, not, right, or operator, and we have started with the is null operator. So I think with one example we have shown. So here in this example I was discussing. So this is my current table wherein I have kept the ID number, name, age, address. Okay, sorry, ID, name, age to be as not null condition. That means they have to explicitly accept the values, wherein address and salary I have not put any kind of constraint for it. So they are capable of accepting the null value for it. So herein I have written a query: select ID, name, age, address, salary from customers where salary is not null. Wherever the salary is not null, only those records will be fetched from the customers table. I hope you are able to understand. Is not null, what it is doing? It actually used to compare a value with the null value. So whenever it is null value, it will check with this value whether it is null, no, then it will be retrieved. Here it will check whether it's null, no. So whether salary is null, no, salary is null, no, salary is null, no. So these will be retrieved. Whether it will match whether it's a null, here salary is null, yes, then it will discard. Here salary is null, yes, it is discard. Is not null, what it is checking? It is checking that salary is not null. If it is null, then that particular records will be discarded. Only when there is an explicit value of for this field salary, those record would be retrieved in this particular query. I hope you are able to understand. So moving on to one more example. What is null actually? See, is null is the null operator which is used to compare the value with the null value. The definition of is null is the null operator is used to compare a value with the null value. Okay. As I have explained that null value will be always combined with is null or is not null. Okay. Now let us see here. Select ID, name, age, address, salary from customers where salary is null. When there is, that means what it is checking? Whether if it is null. Is null means it is comparing the null value. So here it is checking whether salary is null, no, discard. Salary is null, no, discard. Salary is null, discard. The salary is null, discard. Salary is null, discard. But here salary is null, yes, then this particular record would be retrieved. Here salary is null, yes, then particular value will be retrieved. So this is null, it is checking for the null value, wherein is not null is checking for the a value, not for the null value. If it is null value, then it will discard. So what exactly I am trying to tell is this not operator. Okay, it is also called as a negation operator. Whatever the condition is null, it by using this not, it is actually reversing the condition. Here you can see is null what? It is comparing with the null value. Is not null means it is seeing the explicit value. So this, therefore, the not null operator can also be referred to as a negation operator, which always reverses the logical value or the logical result what it should retrieve. I hope you are able to understand. Last logical operator we are having, that is the unique. Okay. So this unique constraint actually prevents the two records from having an identical values in the column. Say for an example, two students cannot have the same roll number, right? So by mistakenly what happens, I may create a table, okay, where, like, with the ID, name, okay, and the combination. So I may repeat same roll number, I may repeat to the same different student. So in that case, if I do it, so whenever I go for the tallying purpose or whenever I refer to that particular roll number, then two students, okay, they would answer, but that is not the right way. So at the time of creating table only, if I apply the constraint known as unique, if I apply it, if I am trying to, already for first student I have given the roll number as 250, For the second student also, by mistake when I give as 250, automatically this unique constraint or the unique logical operator will never accept the value and it will throw an error. It will show an error onto your screen, output screen. It will show an error. Then it indicates the user that the unique constraint has been already been implemented and he or she is entering the same roll number to the two different students. Hence they will rectify it and then they'll give a new roll number, or they will assign the new roll number to the different student. So therefore this unique, okay, it will actually prevent, okay, the records from having the two identical values in a column. So this unique operator actually searches for every row of a specified table for the uniqueness. So it will make sure that there are no duplicates values at all in case of the table whatever you are creating. You can see here in the customers table, for example, you might want to prevent two or more people having the same identical age. Now herein, if I don't want two people to have a same ages. In my previous example here you can see 25 is been repeated, but I don't want this 25 to be repeated. I want all the customers should have an unique age. Then I can apply the constraint or the logical operator known as an unique here. Create table customers, okay, ID int not null. I hope you are able to. Not null specifies that ID cannot have any null value. Understood? Name varchar 2 of 20 not null. That means name field also cannot have any null values. Age not null. Not is a negation operator. It actually reverses. If I had given as null, that means age could have null value, but not I am specifying it. That means it cannot have the null value. Plus I have also applied a new logical operator as unique. That means whatever the records you're entering, values you're entering for the age field should have a unique age into it. Then address character I have given. Then I have not applied any of the logical operators here. Then salary, okay, then it is in terms of decimal, and I am also specifying the primary key as ID. So what is primary key? In my next videos I'll be telling you. Okay, I hope you are able to understand the usage of this unique command. Okay, so herein by applying this logical operator age, whenever you enter the values, it will make sure that age in the age field there are no two same values you are entering. Okay, now let us move on to the negation operators. As we have already discussed, negation operator reverses the meaning of the logical operator with which it is being used. Example like not exist, no, not between, not in, etc. So as I have given an example here, not null. Always this not operation will negate the things. Okay, is not null. Okay, so that is hence therefore it is called as negation operator. Now let us move on to the SQL expressions. So here in SQL expressions we have three types, that is SQL Boolean expressions, numeric expression and the date expression. So what is this SQL expression actually? They are like formulas, and they can be written in the query languages. Say for an example, I want to select a record where the salary is 6,500. Then I would write an SQL expression like select star from customers. Customers is my table name, where salary is equal to 6,500. When I write this particular query, that what salary is equal to 6,500 I am writing, that is nothing but expression, because expression is like just like in formulas where we are writing in terms of queries there. Okay, so therefore an expression is a combination of one or more values, okay, or operators and SQL functions that evaluate to a value. Okay, so I'll repeat the definition. An expression is a combination of one or more values, operators and SQL functions that have to evaluate to a particular value. Say for an example, in OR operator, what I have written as query select star from customers where age is greater than or is equal to 25 or salary is greater than 6,500. This was my query in case of OR operator. Isn't it I am mentioning the two different expression there? Age is greater than or equal to 25 plus salary is equal to greater than 6,500. Plus I am also using the operators. What operators I am using? Relational operators I am using there. Comparison operators I am using. So combiningly those combination of one or more values with the combination of operators with the combination of SQL functions. We have SQL built-in functions like average, max, min, sum, count. Okay, there are built-in functions are there in case of SQL. So all these could be combined into a single expression, and for what reason? To evaluate, to perform any kind of calculations, we are using the expression. So we have three types here: Boolean, numeric and date expression. So let us see what exactly the Boolean expression is. So the Boolean expression actually fetches the data based upon the matching a single value. When I say select star from customers where salary is equal to 6,500. Now this is what, based upon single value I am trying to fetch the data. That is, salary is equal to 6,500. Wherever salary is not equal to 6,500, all those records will not be selected. Only the salary with 6,500 would be selected. So such expressions are being referred to where the single matching value will be done. Based upon that way, if we are retrieving, then such expressions are referred to as a Boolean expression. Now let us see the basic syntax. Okay, select column 1, column 2, column n from table name, where it might be a condition or it might be an expression also. Condition or expression, I'll show you further with examples. Now just this is the basic select command syntax, wherein whether it can be a condition or whether it can be an expression. Previous all examples based upon this query only we have done. Select id comma age comma name, okay, comma salary from the customers where salary is greater than 6,500. So this was one example. Now let us see the Boolean expression syntax. So select column 1 to n from table name where single value matching expression. I think this syntax already we have seen in our previous videos, isn't it? Okay, so let us see this example. Based upon this Boolean expression, that is single value matching expression, I'm explaining. Look here, we have a table known as customers. Again, once again I'm using the same table so that you can understand clearly the concepts. If every time if I'm taking up with the different tables, you may get confused. Okay, now single value matching. Select star from customers where salary is equal to 10,000. That means what? I have a single condition here. Okay, single value I'm matching. Therefore, I'll be getting, it will check the first, the control goes to the customers table, and then it will see the condition. Salary should be equal to 10,000. Then it will check for salary. No, doesn't match. So at the last it is matching. Therefore, only the Muffy ID number, since we are using select star from, all the complete record will be retrieved. Now, you may also write it in different way. The same one query. Select star from customers where age is equal to 24. Then also I would get this only. It's not that you have to retrieve the 7th one. Anything is fine. Now select star from customers where ID is equal to 1. Then I would have got this one. Okay. So what I'm trying to tell is Boolean expression is such a expression wherein you are retrieving the data or you are fetching the data from the table based upon the single value matching. You cannot use and or operator here because they are the simple expressions, single value matching they are using. Okay. Moving on to the next one, that is the one more example. Once again, students. Yeah. We shall go to the numeric expression. What is this numeric expression? So these expressions are used to perform any mathematical operations in a query. If I have to perform any mathematical expressions based upon certain formulas, if I have to perform, then I should go for the numeric expression. Now let us see the syntax, basic syntax here. Select numerical expression as operation name, what you have to perform, whether addition you need to perform, subtraction, multiplication, that operation you have to perform, from what table name and from where condition you have to mention. Okay, so here the numerical expression, okay, it is used as a mathematical expression or any formula. So where in this particular syntax where you can write the formula is in this numerical expression. So let me explain with an example for you. Look, that same table I have taken as the customers table. Now one example as here. Select the numerical expression. What I said, numerical expression can be any mathematical expression or the formula. Okay, as addition. Okay, as I have said, operation name, you have to substitute in the previous. So select that numerical expression as operation name they have given. So select the numerical expression as operation name I have given. Further you can give like from which table, because here I haven't performed any addition or something like that. I have not used a specific table name. Okay, again you can refer from student, it might be the table, wherever the addition, which table you have to perform that addition, you can specify the from that particular table and specify the where condition. Now when I specify this operation, select 15 plus 6, when I specify, it is performing me the addition and it will give the operation as addition as 21. Similarly, if I have given as select 15 minus 6 as mentioned here as subtraction, if I had written, then I would actually return at how much you have to, I think I would return with the 9 here. So it would give me here the operation name as subtraction and 9 it would give me. Okay, then one more example we are having with the next one, that is with the count. Select, I said built-in functions we are having with the SQL commands, right? So those for one of the built-in function as count. Okay, select count of star as records, they need to select it from customers. Now this query actually, it is retrieving the number of records from the customers table. Now count is a built-in operation that would count. What it should count, how it should count means all the records. If you want to make the condition to count all the records, then you have to specify this asterisk. Asterisk always resembles that it should be selecting all records. So select count of star as what it should count as a records, which table it should count, it should count the records from the table known as customers, then it would give me a 7. Similarly, if I had a table known as a student with 10 records, if I'm having, how I would write my query, that is select count of star as records from students. When I write it, it would give me here as records and here the number would be as 10. So this is the example of numeric expression. Now before I start with this numeric expression, we should be perfect with this syntax. Okay, how I have to use. So mostly we are very few in cases we are using the numeric expression, but we are extensively using the Boolean expression, where you should be thorough with this syntax. And please once again go through that 4 syntax, different syntax I have shown in one of the video, I think video number 52, I think 51 or 52, with the all 4 syntax of select command I have given. So practice those. Create command I have given, update, alter, those basic syntax, whatever is being told, those syntaxes you have to practice. Then only you will be able to understand the further queries, whatever I'll be explaining. Okay students, last one more expression was remaining, that we shall do it in the next video. Thank you students, take care of yourself. Okay.